What up, guys? It's King Fox with Never Die Alone. Today I'm going to show you how to map N.o.v.a 3, which is this one right here. I just finished my video of the Minecraft mapping with the sixaxis controller. The PS3 controller with the sixaxis app. If you don't already have it paired, you can go ahead and definitely jump on YouTube. They will definitely show you how to do this. You can do it just the same with Xbox 3 controller or PS4, Xbox One, all of the above. It's pretty much all the same. But the mapping itself, there's a lot of people on Google sitting there saying that they can't map the N.o.v.a 3 and they're disappointed in Gameloft, and it's just utter bullshit. I promise you, I know I could kick the gameplay on right now, but I'll just go ahead and show you firsthand. It'll be easier that way. So the first thing we're going to need to do to get started is go ahead and run sixaxis. Start your controller up, have it paired. Mine is already done. We can go ahead and just go back to none on that. Hit preferences. So we're going to go ahead and go to touch emulation, which is this one right there. And we're going to edit touch profiles. Double tap. Jumped ahead again. I've done it like 3 times in the past hour. So we'll just go ahead and jump back. We're going to go to N.o.v.a 3. Let this start up real quickety quick. There probably will be a little bit of frame drop. It's just because screen recording at a higher resolution with such a good quality graphics on the game, you do have a little bit of tendencies of problems sometimes. But yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into it. The easiest way to do this, all we're going to do is we need a screenshot of the actual controllers to make it easier for ourselves. You can try to go through campaign. I go ahead and go through multiplayer, local Wi-Fi, create, and just continue. You don't have to worry about the other side of the stuff. So we'll just go ahead and jump into here. I didn't screen edit anything, so the video might be a few minutes long, but we'll definitely be okay. Beautiful game. I definitely appreciate the quality that Gameloft has brought. All the people with bad reviews, it's just because you have a low-end tablet, and you should definitely, rate yourself at 1 star and not Gameloft at 1 stars. They deserve 5. They've done a great job. People that say that they've had problems where it's falling through the floor and stuff, I will show you the gameplay at the end, a quick little campaign on it. There's none of that. If you have a decent device, at least 1 gig of RAM and over, it's definitely going to run nice. Let's get started. We'll go ahead and hit options. We're going to go to controls. We're going to hit customize interface. And all this is going to do is going to pop pretty much everything we're going to use up on screen. We are going to make a screenshot of it. On most Samsung devices, you can hold the power button, the home button at the same time, and it will do that right there. But for people that don't, just go and get you an app. A lot of the Android devices nowadays, you can swipe on the screen. Sometimes it doesn't work inside of the game, so just go ahead and go get you an app. It'll make it easy. Snap you a little screenshot of it, and then we can go ahead and jump back to the actual sixaxis. One thing I do recommend is go ahead and leave N.o.v.a open. Just go ahead and switch between windows. Don't close it out. It'll just make it easier in a second. You'll see why. Alright, so we're back at sixaxis now. We are going to go into change background. Go into screenshots. Take the one we just had. Alright, and so now we're here. We're going to go ahead and double tap. And we're going to add button. And pretty much at this point, we'll just start mapping the actual buttons. And we'll walk through that side of it. Let me grab a controller so it's easier whenever I can look at my controller and just see keep it in my hand, see where I want to kind of put my button placements. But we're going to start with left analog stick. I don't know why, but I'm OCD and it's just kind of easy for me. You just put it down here. And so you'll sit there and just have it set up pretty much just like that. We're going to go ahead and double tap. We're going to hit add button. We are going to do run, which would be, for me, I like to use it as the left stick click, which is L3 on a PS controller. It is, what did I have? Yeah, I think they got the same thing as on the Xbox 360 controller. So yeah, we'll add that. We'll bring that on over. Just sit it on top of the run. We're going to double click again. We are going to do the start button, and we can put that up on the pause button. We're going to do select, that will be the back button, and we can put that right there on the back sign. We're going to double tap again, we're going to add button, and we can go ahead and do RT will be, or RT, I'm sorry, I'm used to 360, so definitely I'm going to reference everything towards a 360 controller. Now I'm having to use the PS3, so I do need to switch it over. So we're going to use R2 for your shooting, and we're going to put that right on top of here. To be able to go in and out of our iron sights, we are wanting to use, like I said, this is my preference. I'm kind of more set up for like a Call of Duty style game, so I'm just kind of base it off of that. L2, we are going to set that up right here. That is your snap. We are going to do jump, which on a 360 it would be A. For us, it's going to be X. On here, for some reason, it says cross. Yeah, and then we're going to set that right on top of the white sign there. We are going to do R2, or no, I'm sorry, R1, which is RB for the 360. We are going to set up for this one. This is not something that you're going to use unless you're in a mech or some type of vehicle. It's usually your secondary weapon. Double tap again, bring it back up. We're going to do R3, which is pretty much your knife, and that's this right here. Now, when you're in campaign, it's going to be a little bit different, and like I said, you'll just tweak the controls at that point and go back, but it still doesn't make it, much confusing. Once you know what you're doing and you've mapped 1 or 2 games, it will be a breeze. It will make everything nice and easy for you. And yeah, so we are going to do, I think we got 2 more buttons. We are going to do square, which is an actual X on the 360 controller, and we're going to bring that right into the middle of here. Now, one that I've been playing with that does add a little bit of, you just got to kind of mess with it a little bit, but we'll go ahead and double tap, add button, put L1, which would be LB on the 360. We'll bring that up, and we're going to put that right next to our reload button. On screen, it's going to swipe, and it makes you swipe to change your weapons. It does work out. It's a little touchy, so like I said, it's something that you would do. You would sit there and kind of mess with a little more, but if you go ahead and double click on that button, hit button properties, it says touch mode. We want to swipe left or swipe right. We'll just go ahead and do swipe left. Well, I'll do swipe right. Swipe right, and then we're going to do swipe distance is long. Like I said, maybe even double tap might sit there and give it, a little bit more of an edge. I didn't mess around with that a lot because once I mapped the game, it was so enjoyable, I couldn't stop playing, and I needed to make these damn videos, so I had to truly cut it off and stop playing. We're done there. So at this point, we only have one left, and that's going to be our right analog stick. This one right here. The only catch to this one you have to do, and you have to make sure you do it, double tap, button preferences, the relative touch. This actually allows you to spin the camera so you can actually see everything you're doing. I turn the sensitivity down just a hair. It does have like in-game sensitivity, so you don't have to come back into the Sixaxis app. At that point, we are done. We just need to save it. And as you see, I already have one there. I'm just going to go ahead and hit new. And I'm going to do N.o.v.a. and T-U-R, just so I know, so I can go ahead and erase this one when I'm done. Hit save. At this point, most people, I think some of the bad reviews, when people go across it, they'll sit there and they'll stop, they'll come out, and they'll go right into the game. And they'll start playing, and they'll be like, oh, my controller don't even work. Sixaxis, you suck. No. The catch is that I've made the same mistake myself a couple times until I got used to it. You have to back out. Hit OK because we know we're already saved. If you want to, double check it to make sure you did save the profile. Back out 2 more times. And right here is the key importance. You have to make sure that you actually set it up for, or you actually turn on the mapping for the game that you mapped it for. If not, obviously so, it's going to be treating it like a gamepad, which, the app itself, N.o.v.a, doesn't support at this time. So we'll go ahead and turn on N.o.v.a TUR. And we're done. We'll go ahead and just hit home, and we'll hit N.o.v.a. And we're back in. And so now we'll just go ahead and hit back and turn my sensitivity down just a little bit. We'll hit resume. And yeah, there you go, my friends. We're all nice and running. Yeah, I mean, and I mean, we're good. Reload reloads. Start starts. You can hit back with select. Like I said, the run's good. The analog is there. The screen spin is a little bit slow for my taste, so I just go to options and controls. Turn the sensitivity up a little bit. Go back. A little bit better. Still a little slow. But for the frames per second, we'll just go ahead and keep it that so it doesn't give y'all the super shitty quality. And if you can see them graphics, I really don't know what it's going to look like after the fact. I can see quite a bit of frame drop there. And now, like I said, that's just because I'm screen recording at the highest resolution I could, so it didn't look like shit for you guys. I would go ahead and run a gameplay, but for the simple fact is, as we see, that we do have frame drop. You do see it works. Ooh, jump off, rocket launcher. Yeah, but I mean, besides that, you can't beat it. As you see, real nice. I mean, it's definitely on point. The game's great. The multiplayer online, it's great. There's one mode called freeze tag, and it's super fun. It definitely makes the game enjoyable to be able to play online with other people and smash some people's faces in. I always love that. Besides that, when you go into campaign, you are going to have a couple little things that will be different. Your actual melee button will be for slow-mo and paralyze and pulse and stuff like that. Those things you definitely will. As you see, oh, that's the fucking thing. I didn't see that last time. Alright, but as you've seen, I did just switch my weapons. Switched them again. And like I said, so it definitely works out really nice. That was with the LB button, like we said. Square, reloads, perfect. So yeah, we're good to go. If you do have any questions, leave a comment in the comment section. Definitely give me a like if you could. That would definitely be helpful. Uh-oh, I like this one. Oh, come on. Go. Yeah, leave a comment. Definitely subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. Like I said, if you have any questions or you run into something that's a problem, definitely send that comment. It goes right to my Google. I'll get it, and I'll definitely give you an answer back and do anything I can to help you guys out. And I definitely appreciate it. And you do your best to enjoy yourself and be good, guys.